Hi, I'm Brad and I produce and release music under the name 3RVD. This is a breakdown video of how I created my latest single, Space That Works. If you haven't already, be sure to check it out. There's links below in the description. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and hit subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest videos and releases. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video as I'll be playing out the full instrumental version of Space That Works. But now, let's get into it. Okay, so this is one of my Logic projects of Space That Works. As you can see, I did start it on the 14th of March 2019, but I've got a few versions of this. But this project is pretty much close to what it sounds like in the final version. But I'm going to break down each instrument that I've used in the production. And I'll break down a few of the vocal parts as well and give you an idea of my thought process behind it. Behind the track and behind each selection. But let's play the intro and then I can break down each bit for you. What? Okay. So at the beginning, I have a beat which is going on. And then I have a low synth part that comes in. And there's also a guitar loop which comes in every 4 bars. Also at the beginning, we have some vocals. Now, my sister Poppy recorded vocals on this track. And what I have done is chopped up loads of different versions of her vocal, changed the formants, added distortions, loads of different effects, which we'll go through later. But you'll see them all here under Pop Effects. You know, excuse the names of some of my tracks. It is a bit random. But yeah, the introduction vocal is this. And all of it together. Okay, and as we get a bit further in, we have another electric guitar come in, which is here. Lots of reverb on it, lots of delay on it. And we also have a Bassy 808 come in. I will say if you're listening to this on a phone or on a laptop, you're probably not going to get the most out of the bass on this. So make sure you've got some headphones in or listening through some decent speakers. But I'll play it now anyway. So this is the bass part that comes in. And that section all together. As we get towards the end of that verse, there is a space harp, which is a preset in Logic, but it's been changed quite a lot to fit in with my track. And then one that's called Fog Machine, again, another preset. The presets in Logic are actually really good, but make sure if you are producing your own stuff to change it up and make it sound more like you, because you don't want to be sounding like everybody else. So towards the end of that verse, the space harp and the Fog Machine, which sound like this. Yeah, and that ties in to the next section quite nicely, which sounds like this. Yeah, and we have the guitar that comes back in and the space harp again. I'm not sure if you noticed a bit earlier on, there is a lead part which acts as like another layer to the vocal melody. So it is that lead. does sound quite bad on its own, but in the mix with the vocal, it does work. So if I play that. So all that lead is doing is pretty much following the vocal melody, just to add a bit more depth, another layer, another effect to it. Let's move on. So we have a breakdown section here. Yeah, before we go into the choruses, we have a trap slide effect, which is this. Yeah. And then we go into the chorus. So what has changed here? We have a synth part. We have the same beat that we've got in the verses here, but it's being backed up by a MIDI drum kit here as well. So the original beat is like this. And then with the MIDI drum kit. The second half of the chorus, it does change a bit, the beat. So this is the beat in the second half. We've also got that lead popping in and out every now and then, but let's play the chorus section. You might notice as well, there's little percussion effects that come in, which is all part of this MIDI kit here. Just tying everything together, really. And then we go into our interlude section, if you want to call it that, where it starts off with some keys, which I've distorted, hence the name, Keys Dist. Okay. Through that, we've got some hi-hats. And we've also got another chopped up vocal from Poppy. There is another part here, but unfortunately on this computer I do not have the plugin on here. It's on another computer I've got. But I do have another project I can open to show you what that sounds like. This is, it's the Morphoda by Waves. I've put on Poppy's vocal and made like a few different harmonies, robotic harmonies. So let me open up that project and I can show you what that's supposed to sound like. Okay, so this is the project with all the bounce down vocal tracks. Now this is vocal, the vocoder effect that I was trying to show you in the other project, and it sounds like this. And there's also this creepy whispery effect I've put on the main track of hers. I used iZotope Vocal Synth 2. That was it. My God, brain didn't work then. Yeah, so yeah, on this vocal, this creepy vocal, I've used iZotope Vocal Synth 2, and it sounds like this. Let me turn the volume up. Yeah, creepy. All of her vocals in that part sound like this. Let me mute the instrumental. Down your spine. Running on the ceiling now. Yeah, so that's the effects I couldn't show you in the other project, but let's get back into that original one now. So we're back into the interlude section, and if I carry on playing it. Yeah, as we get into it a bit further, another sort of vocal loop comes in, which I've called ooh loop. Sounds like this. And that is to coincide with another edited poppy vocal. And all of that together. And then we have another one come in. Which is that. Carry on. And then we've got the beat coming back in with the bass. A bit further on, there is a flute that comes in, which is here. And let's play all that. And we've got a little break section here which links back into the chorus. Yeah, it sounds a bit chipmunky, but overall in the track, and once it's been mixed, it does work quite well. And that's that. And then we get back into the choruses with the lead backing up the lead vocal. Yeah. Hey. And we've got another vocal bit from Poppy coming in. And we've got pretty much everything coming back in. All the synths, the electric guitars, the two beats. And then towards the end, the keys come back in again. Distorted keys. And it finishes like that. Yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown of all the instruments and sounds I used in the track. I haven't really gone into too much detail into the mixing side of things. Otherwise this video would go on forever. Same with the vocals. That is a completely, that is an entire video to itself. But yeah, that's it. That's how I made Space That Works. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out the full track. A link is below in the description, along with links to all of my social medias. I'm aiming to get 500 streams on Spotify with this track, so any help and support on that will be greatly appreciated. Make sure you give it a play on there. If you've got any questions about the track or anything on the production side of things, make sure you leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you. But for now, here is the full instrumental track of Space That Works. Peace.